Greetings, kiddies! Welcome to Keepers of the Crypt, our Tales from the Crypt podcast that delves deep into the dungeon of delightful horrors that Tales from the Crypt had to show us. We are so excited that this show is finally getting a Shudder release, that we are ecstatic to be here sharing our thoughts on these episodes with you as they have now returned to all of us, right? We find ourselves now at Season 1, Episode 3, Dig That Cat, He's Real Gone, which has to be, bar none, the greatest title in Tales from the Crypt history. This episode is about a bum who displays his ability to resurrect himself. A very odd mix, this episode. This is directed by the legendary Richard Donner, written by Terry Black, and stars Joe Pantoliano in one of the greatest character performances in Tales from the Crypt history, and of course the legendary John Kassir as the Crypt Keeper. I would like to submit this for the, I don't know if it's the greatest title in the history of television, but it's gotta be up there, man.
Pretty good one.
Dig That Cat, He's Real Gone, which is a strange title that I don't even know tells you the nature of the story.
There's
right?
only
so
two things in that title: dig and cat.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Barely even dig though, right?
Barely dig.
I think the thing is that he's undug. That's he's not dug enough.
But in the end, he's dug.
No, he's not. He's buried.
Yeah.
The digging is not. Well, I guess the digging.
Well, they dig to get to the dug.
This is a story about Joey Pants, who becomes this carnival magician, right? Ulrich the ever living or undying.
Ulrich the Undying, I think.
Ulrich the Undying, right? We flash back. So Ulrich's act is that he lets fucking carnival goers kill him for lots of money.
Yeah.
And then makes them stay in the tent for hours to make sure he's dead, and then resurrects himself.
Sometimes hours.
Like, dude, it's crazy. Like that first drowning one, he's like, we're going to leave him in there for an hour.
Right.
And I'm like, these fucking farm people?
They just sat there and stared at a dead body for an
hour. They're like, we're just going to watch this guy float in this tank and not go eat elephant ears or whatever. Fucking crazy, right? So Joey Pants is Ulrich the Undying, and he is buried in a coffin. This is where we start, right? So he is monologuing to us from the coffin, right? Which is really cool. Telling his life story.
Yep. Again, another one of my favorite episodes that they do whenever they have the dialogue with the audience. I love that. I will eat that up every time.
It's pretty awesome, right? So he goes back and he's some kind of down on his luck guy, right? Living in a box, alcoholic perhaps. This fucking doctor, maybe.
In quotes.
Yeah, I don't know where his credentials came from. I don't trust any of you guys. No, I'm just kidding. But he offers him a handful of cash to pursue his longevity research, I think is his phrasing, right?
Yep, that's exactly what he calls it.
He's going to cut out a gland from a cat and sew it to Joey Pants' brain so he will then get all of the cat's lives.
Yeah, because that totally makes sense. That's how it works.
And then proves it because Joey Pants wakes up and he fucking shoots him in the face. And then Joey Pants, because now he has a cat gland, we hear a rear, and he fucking wakes up alive. I just have to start here because this is literally one of the dumbest fucking plots that's ever been concocted. It's pure lunacy, but it is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it just like
it's the double-edged sword of this is so stupid it hurts, but it leads to such a fucking fun and wild ride.
And I'm trying to think in my head, how else do you get in a story where a guy can be killed 9 times without putting
I don't know, it's a carnival. What about a carnival guy that
like do you get like a
grants a wish, right? Yeah, like there's a Zoltar machine, like there's any number of ways that are not as painfully dumb as I'm going to sew a cat gland in you. Again, it works with, the cats have 9 lives. It obviously leads to this amazing finale moment.
But it's a certain level of silliness that I actually like.
It is, and I agree with you. This is what I was telling you in the last episode, right?
This is fun hokiness.
There is a camp and silly and hokiness that I can just get behind.
Yeah.
Right? There's all kinds of dumb things that I watch and think are awesome all the time. This is right in that sweet spot.
You're right. Yeah, this is
you're just like, wait, what?
But that's what's great about it. But then you just
smile and laugh, and you're like, hell yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So I'm acknowledging up front there are going to be people watching this being like, what the fuck? I agree, but it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally went with my...
Have you ever performed a cat gland operation in your years of medical service?
I have not yet.
Well, there's still time for you. I hope. That'd be a good thing on a resume.
But it totally makes sense, right? Why aren't we doing this more? Why aren't we putting more?
I am a person that easily suspends disbelief, so I'm going with it.
I was thinking, like, I can suspend my disbelief even on this one.
Yeah, I will say, for a guy, this is the baffling part of this, right? Besides the fact he gets shot in the head, comes back to life. I think if I had 9 lives, I don't know that he's maximizing the value of his lives.
I 100% agree. That was my thought.
What
I'm like,
a fucking bizarre stratagem.
and that's what I wanted to ask you is like, if we were told we could die 9 times, I don't think either of us, our first thing would be like, Carney.
Drugs. That's all I would just
I think that's even a better.
I would just do drugs and Viagra until I fucking exploded and then come back and be like, I'd have a chalk. 1.
Yeah, like
so I'm gonna have 8 of the greatest weekends of all time, and that'll be enough for me. You know what I mean?
That's not bad. Like mine was more like just like stupid, the dumbest stunt you could think of.
I'm not,
and not necessarily try. No, not necessarily try and die.
Are you like one of those something like climb the like Himalayas?
Yeah, right. Like something you're afraid to do because you might die.
Here's the scary thing, though, right? You die in the ice in the Himalayas.
Oh, that's true. They just keep dying.
You wake back up and you're like, "Fuck! I'm still 2,000 feet up."
That's true.
You just die 7 times before you make it back.
But that's what I was wondering. Like when he gets drowned, I'm like, is he just gonna keep waking up and dying while he's drowning? But there's something like about whatever it is that kills you.
They didn't. This is the one hiccup of the episode to me. If you're on like the 7th time this is happening and I'm a fucking yokel, I'm not paying you to watch some fucking guy shoot him with an arrow.
Right.
Like you need to have the hanging, cool. The drowning, cool. The buried alive, cool. No one gives a shit about an archery. Like, come on, you got to fucking step this up. And it's such a fun concept, right? It's kind of reminded me of that Highlander TV show where every week they'd have to find more immortals and then they would take episodes to explain away, like, what happens if you shoot them with a cannon, right? Like,
right. Oh, yeah.
What happens if the head just gets blown the fuck up, right? So then we start answering all these, like, internet fan fiction questions. And that's what I thought they could have done cooler deaths. Like, if this episode gets a knock, that's the thing, right? Because the carnival scenes are great. They got Arliss in it, who's fucking hilarious.
He's great in this
His
episode.
carnival barker is the fucking just frosting on this cake. Yep. He's so fucking funny.
Yep.
And it's awesome. But I thought the archery scene was also like a scene that felt like it was like 5 minutes long because they had Donkey Lips from Salute Your Shorts. Was the
Is that who that little boy was?
Yeah, that was Donkey Lips, dude.
That's funny because I watched that episode in 2 things. I'm like, who the hell would pay $1,000
to kill a man?
Do you ever think people? No, to try to kill a man.
I bet
on a moving target with like, 1 arrow,
dude. I bet like I have 10 people in my phone that would do that right now.
You think so?
Oh fuck yeah, dude. I think most people at their very core want to kill a person just to know what it's like. We can't read all these books and watch all these shows and not on some level be like, I'm interested.
I hope that's not
like I don't
true.
want to kill like a nice person who's happy with their life, but some fucking carnival guy who's like, I fucking dare you. Well, all right, if I have to learn this to go
once you get permission.
Yeah, like I'm not a cannibal, but if someone's like the guy's already dead and cooked, like all right, I might try a bite.
No,
I'm not contributing to him. Like I don't want to murder a person to eat them. But if I'm at a barbecue and they're like, and there's the human set. Wait, what? It's all right. He's already gone. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Honestly, on that one, if we're like. I mean, like if it's a matter of survival out in the Alps or whatnot,
you
the plane
never
crash,
like at all thought like I would try. You would take a bite?
No, I think that's one of those things that's supposed to be ingrained in us not to do.
I flow against all
you
of
do.
those.
You do. Yeah.
I would definitely. I mean, that's the thing. I watch and read all this shit. There is just a level of you're like, I would like to know what that's about, right? Like I can't imagine people who are like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just going to fucking read books about the NFL. What? But, like, they never want to go to a stadium and see a game and see what football's really like. They never want to throw the ball. Like, you can't get enough out of just, like, these readings. You gotta get out there. You gotta get your hands dirty.
Sure, I'm all for, like...
You can't learn how to build a house by reading a book. You gotta fucking swing the hammer, you know what I mean? This hammer just happens to be cannibalism. That's not the... I'm not saying I would kill a guy and eat him.
He's just saying if he's already dead, you would eat him.
If he was already dead and like it was on a charcuterie board, I wouldn't flinch.
If there was like a Gordon Ramsay of people for people, then offered you up a plate.
If I was at like a swanky soiree, right, I'm wearing like a suit and they're like, oh, here's a charcuterie board. And I was just like, did you kill him here? No, he was already dead, so we just used him to help feed the all right, cool. As long as like
as long as
free
there's no
range.
murder involved.
Yeah, free range. It was all good. He led a good, healthy life. He died happily to feed me. Yes, that's that's what I want. And yeah, you would absolutely kill a guy.
No,
If
I
it
don't.
was
I,
a
no,
complete-
I'm not. I'm saying I don't. I definitely wouldn't
Okay.
pay $1,000 to do it.
So
I
this
definitely
is
would not do
something
that.
we didn't talk about in episode 1, right? Where he talks about if you put executions on TV, it would be the highest ratings
Yeah,
of any show.
I just had that same thought.
We have a morbid curiosity about that. If you could pay to like go in and kill John Wayne Gacy, for fucking sure people would be cashing in like life.
I guarantee people would be lining up on that.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's no doubt about it. We are a vengeful creature at our very core.
Right. So the public execution was one I actually meant to do some fact checking on, because I wondered what were the ratings when Saddam Hussein was executed.
Was that live on our
That
TV?
was live on TV.
Oh, I didn't watch
That was
shit.
a live public execution. I didn't watch it either.
I've seen some of that. Like I remember when it was first like on YouTube, like beheading. And someone just sent it to you. I'm like, "Oh, all right." Like, I was like, that won't be the real thing. And you're like, holy
That
shit.
seems like that would just scar the shit out of you.
Yeah, I mean, we were of that age. Though. I remember someone passing bum fights around our dorm.
Yeah,
Like we would watch all. Cause
we would watch some really messed up
We
stuff.
didn't grow
yeah.
up on the internet, right? Like kids today are going to grow up like being saturated with horrible images, and like any of their information, they're going to find it like that. We didn't have that.
Yeah.
So I think there was always a part of us like, well, we got to see what's out there. We don't fucking know, right? You know what I mean? Like people who go in horror movies and they walk through their house and don't turn on the lights. It's like, turn on the lights, get a full fucking lay of the land. That was us watching weird shit. Honestly, though, I bet if they really had like a fucking like ABC's like, tonight at 6, Saddam Hussein gets fucked up. I bet tons of fucking people.
But that
watch
happened. So I meant to look, because I intentionally didn't watch it. It just felt wrong.
It feels very wrong.
So I just got to wonder, what were the ratings? Like,
I
as a
wouldn't watch a
society,
fucking
what were the
execution.
ratings when we actually did have a public
I realize you
execution?
fucking put me in a bit of a fucking ethical conundrum.
What's that?
So I'm like, I won't watch a murder, but then I'm also like, I would kill a carnival guy. So you logically backed me into a corner that's hard to defend. But I think I still would. I think that's
well, I mean, okay, in this case, you would take the shot at somebody not to kill them, because it's not actually killing him.
If someone
he knows
said,
he's coming back to life.
I'm a carnival guy, I fucking dare you, put this axe in my chest. Yes.
Even if without resurrection powers.
They don't know for sure. That's why they pay the money, right?
I thought they just pay it because they feel like they will be
No, but like,
consequence
why
free.
do people watch the X Games? It's not to see people do tricks on motorcycles that we don't know what they are. You want to see someone fucking crash. Why do you
I
watch,
don't know if that's
why
true.
do people watch Do you think more people watch videos of skateboard guys nailing tricks or fucking nailing their testicles?
I think a better example is NASCAR.
Well,
Do more people watch NASCAR to watch car crashes?
NASCAR is so weird and boring that I think people that like NASCAR truly love it. Like at a level that like we just won't understand.
My father-in-law legitimately loves NASCAR. So yes, there are people like that.
I've never seen anything NASCAR that's not a crash, but I'm not seeking that out. It just happens.
Right. So I just wonder how many people watch NASCAR to seek out crashes.
Probably not as much, dude.
You don't think? Okay.
No. But this is the thing. I think, yeah, there is that element. But so one of the funny things in the middle is Ulrich is somehow getting really rich off this, right? He is splitting the money with the doc so he can continue his research. That scene was fucking great.
You talking about
he's
the car
driving,
crash?
he's like, Doc, I gotta breach our contract.
Yeah, just so
He's
casual.
like, what? He's like, you're about to die in a fucking horrific car accident. It's like, what? And he fucking wrecks him, dude. That was so awesome. It's kind of sad though.
It's a great scene. Great
Because
way.
Ulrich is like a fucking down and out guy.
Right. But he's
who
also
is a somewhat victim of a guy, and in that moment you're like, oh shit.
But he's not even a great. He's also kind of like a mad scientist picking bums off the street doing experimental tests on them.
I know, but Ulrich
Hoping it
himself,
works.
right? You know what I mean? He's in the presence of evil guy, and then just manifests that because this one girl, like, she's riding on his tank, like, Dana later.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And that's fucking hilarious. Well, because of that. But this is extra tragic because Ulrich fucking kills this guy who maybe could have given him another fucking cat.
Right. Oh, that's true. They could have kept cycling it.
He could have just fucking
I
kept
never
it
thought
going.
about
This
that.
guy was his greatest fucking billboard for his,
Right.
you know, whatever clinic that becomes. He fucking kills him for the quick tail. And then that fucking lady murders him and steals all his fucking money. The lady that he trusts with his body.
What does she
the
call
one
his
time
dick,
he's
by the way?
about to get fucking cut up in the autopsy room.
Oh yeah, she runs in and stops
And he wakes
him.
up and the, the fucking
she stops him
coroner's
like in balls.
"Ah!" That's so funny when the coroner's like, what the fuck? But then that fucking lady stabs him, kills
Yep.
him. It's just, it's fucking hilarious, though. That scene is really funny.
Yeah, what does she call Mr. Friendly? That's what she calls his dick. I couldn't help it. I crack up laughing at that.
I think it was Mr. Finky or something.
Mr. Friendly.
Is it Mr. Friendly?
Mr.
Yeah,
Friendly.
that was fucking great acting. That was fucking hysterical.
I want to
wrote
meet
that down,
Mr.
too.
Friendly. I'm like,
Well, no, because I think she's like grabbing the extra money. And she goes, "Hi, Mr. Friendly." Like just
oh
to
yeah,
his dick
that was at the
casually.
end. Yeah.
Just casually, like, bye,
Bye, Mr. Friendly.
bye, Dick. Well, my theory is that she runs off with the cop.
That's what I thought too. Like,
attractive cop,
I wish they had shown that because that's what I thought. Because she betrays him once the cop helps her.
Such a bummer, dude. So this leads us to, right, he has this great thing. I'm going to get 100% of the box office, right? He's becoming more of a maniac. That moment in the coffin when he realized he counted the lives wrong.
Yep.
Classically amazing Tales from the Crypt ending.
That was a great twist because I kept thinking like, oh, he's going to forget that he got shot on the table and count
So
that.
I thought, is he not going to count the car crash, the fucking fork from the girlfriend, something like that? I thought the same thing.
The cat
And it's
was
one of those,
great,
I legitimately didn't see it coming when I first saw it.
like we saw the idea, but
I think
the
it's
actuality.
wobbly science because is this a gland that just squirts out one spirit? Like it's a seed pod with 9 spirits? Because they cut the gland out and it went to another living thing. So technically it's a transplant, not a death.
But they had to kill the cat to do it. So does it
But I'm
just
saying,
automatically?
like, is there like a seed of the spirit in that cat and that's like gone? You know what I mean? Again, it's dubious science across the board, but it's awesome because that totally fucking got me and threw me for the loop. I did not see that coming. Yeah, but I think that's the thing, right? Is this is the first of the series that is so fucking ludicrous at its core, right? So this is the first one where they say this is real fucking hijinksy, silly premise. But it still gets to those classic Tales from the Crypt plays, right? We have murder, betrayal, fucking love gone wrong.
Yeah.
And then a cruel fucking fate for a person who has been dealing it out to others.
Yeah, and this is probably the first time. I mean, like the other one, episodes 1 and 2, they had their fun moments. But this is probably the first time we had like a really fun episode. Like,
this is like a
about
purely fun episode.
Yeah.
Like by the time we're doing cat transplants, again,
it just starts
there is
off
not a lot to like be afraid of, right? This is more of the fun house, haunted house kind of ride.
I mean, exactly. It even takes place in a carnival.
Yeah,
and I love that scene, that setting, the camera work in this, and like
the
how
camera
it's, like,
work is great because Arliss again is kind of like coming right in at us, and it's got this like almost like fisheye feel to it, right?
Yep, exactly.
And yeah, this was a Richard Donner episode.
Okay, yeah, that makes.
The idea that this was the one Richard Donner did is really strange to me.
I mean, that's just
like
amazing.
The first one being Walter Hill, that makes sense. Zemeckis doing Santa, I can kind of see that. This is a Donner episode. Is just this doesn't feel like a Donner episode to me.
No, yeah, that's just you go
or
from
like his other work, I should say.
Like you go from Superman to this.
It's probably a breath of fresh air,
right?
He's probably like, God, I'm doing all this like fucking, sentimental whatever. And he's like, wait, cat surgeries? I'm in.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, how many of these guys, like these major directors and actors even, probably welcomed this opportunity in this show just to do something like new and fully creative and relatively unrestricted.
A quick fucking hit so you're not like, it's not as involved as, like a whole fucking film and whatever.
Right. Like, how fun was this probably for these guys?
Oh, I bet, dude, with Joey Pants and Arliss, I don't know his name. That was probably a fucking blast of a set.
Yeah.
And it's one of those that it tells you right up front, do not get serious with this, right? Just fucking laugh with us.
Right.
And it does, man.
Yeah,
and it's really good. If I had one qualm, I would have liked to have seen them take the murders a little further.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have.
Because they kind of get in that, like, some things take longer to come back from than others, and it's getting harder and harder for him. That stuff I thought was really interesting, but it's kind of truncated.
But yeah, well, they never actually explained it because he said, I don't get why some take longer than others. They never really explained it.
I felt like it was because he was using up the more lives he used up, the longer it was taking.
That's what I was wondering. Does it?
Because
it was
I think
random,
it's
though.
the thing that, like, the fucking biology of whatever cat spiritual thing this is like, slow the fuck down, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting closer and closer to the grave.
I took it more as like the extent of the damage. So
it could be
like when he was like,
but like the arrow is one of the thing that fucking takes him forever to come back from.
That's true because like the electricity takes him forever, but the hanging doesn't. The shooting doesn't.
Right.
The drowning does.
Right.
He takes forever.
I mean, that first bullet is like a minute.
Yeah, like boom, up.
like barely at all. And then by the end he's like, oh, and they had to like pay people to not fucking let him take his body.
Yeah.
But overall, just a really fucking fun episode. And I think this is the kind of flavor that becomes more pervasive through the series, because this is more of what I remember from Tales from the Crypt.
Yes.
Is this kind of cheeky humor version of it.
Yep.
More than the first 2 episodes. So it will be interesting to see as we go on which of these kind of 3 episodes becomes more of the main vein of the series.
I get the feeling it's this. This feels like the formula of Tales from the Crypt.
It really does. And it feels like that kind of weird comic book, like one-off adventure.
Yep.
And you're just accepting something that, because again, it's one of those, it's hard to stomach that like that's what they went with, but it works perfectly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And like the deaths, the other part you could think of was like, this is first season. They probably didn't have a whole lot of cash.
I wonder what the budgets look like throughout, but they did have like real muscle behind
They
this.
did.
So at least this first run, they had, because the second season comes back, and I think all of a sudden it's like 3 times the amount of episodes.
Oh yeah, because the first season's only like 6 episodes, and then all of a sudden it's like
your
20
quick test
episodes.
runoff, yeah.
So they really went far on that, but yeah, I think, and since we're kind of wrapping up, one other thing I've wondered is like, how has this not been done again? Like, even if they're not gonna, they're not bringing back Tales. They're not bringing Tales from the Crypt back because of like legal rights and stuff like that. But has anything else ever been done where there's been major directors, major actors, major pop icons put in a really fun horror movie situation?
Yeah,
like that's a great formula. Like, why have we not done that again?
Nothing as monolithic as Tales from the Crypt, right? But you get a lot of like anthology shows and movies, and Creep Show on Shudder is just a much more fucking like off-brand candy version of what Tales from the Crypt.
But Creep Show doesn't have the major actors or the major directors.
It gets better actors than you would imagine.
You think? Okay, I've watched like the first season, so I didn't quite get that.
But it's not this, right? Like there are actors who will take this job because of Richard Donner, Zemeckis, Joel Silver, fucking Walter Hill. Like those are like real fucking Hollywood players. So they'll take a fucking job on the cat surgery show to fucking have time with Richard Donner.
Got it. Yeah.
Right? If you're on a guy and it's like, hey, this is this guy's 4th episode of TV he's ever directed. All right, well, fuck you. You know what I mean? So I'm not getting a cat gland sewn in me for that. You know what I mean? So that was kind of the secret weapon of Tales from the Crypt.
Okay, yeah, that's probably true. Because this show was really, it just seems like lightning.
Also,
in a
it was on
bottle.
HBO, which was kind of just coming to its own as this like destination for like prestige TV. So
yeah, that was where you would go for something like truly unique. Like you wouldn't see.
Yeah, because it was kind of like this was the forerunner, right? And then we start getting into Oz and Sopranos, and you're like, holy shit, this is like the place where good stuff is.
Yep.
So yeah, man, I don't know. All right. That's it. I hope you guys had as much fun with the 9 lives of this show as we did. Thank you so much for your support. We hope you're enjoying it. Again, we are early in the series, so if you have any information about things we can do to make it more fun for you, we will. The last episode of every season, we'll be implementing the rankings.
We're going to go by season, not by...
So I figured the first season we'll do top 3.
Okay. So the top 50%?
Well, yeah. It's going to get deeper, motherfucker. And then, every season from there, eventually going to like our top 10.
Okay.
And we'll just update season to season.
All right. Yeah.
And then for the last episode, I'm going to actually keep a running chart of every single episode.
And I have an actual overall out of the 96.
Overall, is scientifically accurate as cat surgeries.
I will need to see your methodology on this.
I mean, it's perfect. It's a well-crafted
I will not take your word for it.
My letterbox is perfect. Every movie is ranked exactly where it's supposed to be. But yeah, guys, so we thank you so much for your support. We hope this is awesome for you. And we will be back with another Tale from the Griff next week.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.